There's so many different workshops and they're all very specialised with so much more equipment than you can expect to find anywhere else. Whatever niche interest you might have, you can do it here.
I think one of the great things about what we do here at Bath Spa, at Schools of Art and Design, is that any student from any discipline can work in any of the workshops, and they can work more generally across several workshops.
It's an experimental area, it's a laboratory. This is just a line on a piece of paper, that's enough.
There is a very wide range of use of metal and mild steel, which is what we mainly use over there. And Simon has been extremely supportive.
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff with guitars and circuitry, and that feeds in to this job because it means students can come and ask me about all those sound projects, about, you know, if they want to make a wax or instrument or whatever. My favourite part of the job, I think working with students is just good fun.
And then with Gareth, I find that in the sculpture workshop, I find that he's a very experimental kind of person.
You have a dialogue with the thing that you're making, and it's saying, oh, this needs to be bigger, or this needs to be smaller, or this needs to be further away. Or
as much as I can have all these different ideas, it's not until I go to like Gareth or Tim or whoever and actually discuss it, where they can be like, well, have you thought about this? And then it can completely change the work.
the unique thing about here as an art school is access to so much in terms of so much material, so much process.
Molds, which are quite intricate and long-winded processes, but really, really valuable. At the very end, when I'd made it, Gareth had sort of said, "I'm not sure that would have worked, but I wanted you to make it and see that for yourself." And I was really happy that he did that because I needed to go through that process in order to then work out what I wanted to do next.
That's the great thing also about coming to university. You learn how to get there faster.
We do really good inductions in the first term to get you through these processes, so then you get to dabble in whatever you want, and it's not just specific to what you're doing, it's to any course.
They are always so supportive of what you want to do, and they want to help you as much as they can, and sort of so you can realise your idea and your potential in the media, which is fantastic. It's fantastic having that support.
The facilities here are great, are really good, and it's really open to teaching proper ceramics.
Set inductions on how to use, let's say, the darkroom or the lighting studio, or how to how to photograph their work. So one of the key things with fine art students is that they all have to have an induction into the lighting studio, so they all know how to photograph their work properly.
One of the nicest things that we find working in here is the students are coming in from all different courses. So you might find there's a first year fine arts and they're working next to MA visual communications student or a textile student, and it's the interaction of all the different ideas coming in from the different disciplines which make it a really nice place to learn.
all about paint. So I'm a kind of repository for thoughts and ideas and practices and techniques and all that kind of stuff, which makes it immensely stimulating to be a technician. It's brilliant, you know, because I love receiving information and new knowledge, and also passing it on. Students can come in and talk to one another and share thoughts and share ideas, and through that process they end up answering their own questions.
About learning a process, and like you learn it by like messing around with things, asking questions about like, why is it done that way? Why do you do it like that? Can I not do it like this?
Workshops are well equipped, and then the knowledge of the technical demonstrators is just second to none. Like, they seem to have the weirdest knowledge about all sorts of things. They'll know something, or they'll know someone who knows something. So they really can bring sort of any idea you think. They can make it happen between all the people here and all the resources. Yeah, I don't think there's a better place to study.